veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
So here's Miami's starting group. The forwards are Oladipo and Butler. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here is Harden. A three-pointer is right on target.
And wow, his ability to score gets so much attention. Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Hero against Maxey. Left side, Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Good on both. You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and they invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
The shot by Lowry, no good. MP finds Maxey. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Maxey.
That sweet lefty stroke of Harden. So sound in his mechanics. A tremendous jump shooter.
And the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Sixers ball.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Butler. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Bucket is good.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one. And some added toughness on the roster. Something really new they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-around.
First free throw is good. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues and worked his way up from video coordinator. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, Hero, 11-point game his last outing. Back to Oladipo, 6 to shoot. got a piece of it. Butler way outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Some changes for Philadelphia. Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tobias Harris comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for MP. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Dwayne Dedmon comes in for Butler. Martin's checked in for Oladipo. And Strus is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. In for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Jimmy Butler comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Tyler Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And the first one at the line is good.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
He hits both from the stripe. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put on a show. He finished with 32 points, and he was in a groove all game long, from both the free throw line and behind the arc. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box scores. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Strus. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That one on Embiid. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive board, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Free throw good from Strus.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And so Strus nails both of them. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Harden bounce pass. A 3 from MP. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Heat trail by 19.
2 minutes.
Passes to Strus. Oladipo against MP. Now here's Oladipo. He's covered closely. And another shot. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
a slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Butler. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Embiid. Pass to Tucker. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Kicks it out to MP. From deep. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers net team.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Then for the Heat, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Hero subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Can they get it? Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Korkmaz passes to Reed. On the wing, Harris. Over Butler, 5 on the clock, and again it's Philadelphia.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Butler deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Adebayo is the big man with Butler slotting in at the 4.
That's his second.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. And it's Oladipo in at the 3.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Shooting 2. First free throw is good. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Harden against Lowry. Here's Embiid. Good.
Joel.
8 points for Joel Embiid.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. They grabbed their own miss. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
MP passes to Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And the Heat call time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Here comes the T-shirt. On your feet. Let us know you want one, everybody.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for MP. And Miami also making a switch. Yurtseven's checked in. Feeds to Butler. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Butler passes to Yurtseven. Euro on the wing. Back to Yurtseven. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Yurtseven's got his first bucket of the night.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Maxey against Hero. Pulls up. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. The baseline J. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Harden. Drops it in from 11 feet. Harden's got 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
2 minutes.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Butler. All sorts of time. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Lowry. From down in the low post, it goes. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Lowry has the ball, and right now it has the feeling that he's automatic.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Butler kicks to Yurtseven to the wing on the left. Hero with it. He has 7. Outside Butler. Miami needs to get a shot off. Takes a 3. They get it again. And Adebayo throws it down.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. 40 seconds left in the third. Now Thibault still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Poked loose. Lets it go from 11. Outside, Maxey. Now here's Tucker. Fader on the way. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Butler from outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Korkmaz. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Reed. Then there's Harris. And it's Springer in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Harris inside. Dedmon defending. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots.
Yep, that one goes.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
To the left wing, wide open. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Heat shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Outside Robinson. Now the pass to Strus. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
MP's checked in for Philadelphia. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Launches it. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Here's Miami now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Robinson up top. Passes it to Haslam. Strus with it. Fires for 3. It's tipped. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for MP. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Robinson. MP against Martin. And the rejection by Harrell. Reed with the steal. There's the three, and he's good on the three ball. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
Dedmon using his length that time on the offensive end.
Pass to Korkmaz. The three from MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
13 feet away. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Korkmaz has got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, MP. Pass to Harrell. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
George Niang is checked in for Philadelphia.
Shooting one.
That's good from Harrell.
The compliment that Harrell gets often is the fact that he's just so tireless a worker, and that energy is something that both coaching staffs and teammates appreciate.
The pass to Haslem. Knocked loose and stolen by MP. Harrell the pass to Springer. .124 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 19 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Here's Springer. That one drops for him.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
One shot.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Kicks to Robinson. Outside, Hero. Passes it to Highsmith.
76ers foul. George Niang. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Miami, Haywood Highsmith. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Niang. MP outside. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.